Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's game night, baby. I've been waiting all day. For this. I'm pretty pumped. I know you all are too, man. Let me know in the chat real quick if the audio sounds good, if you guys can hear me all right. Shout out to Mark Van Zant. Appreciate you being here. Gold Line 198. Finally, Benjamin Victor getting his shot. Yes, man. I'm not going to lie. When I saw the news that Benjamin Victor was getting activated from the practice squad, first, I was a little bit disappointed that Andy Isabella wasn't getting activated, but I was like, dude, this is Benjamin Victor's night. Let's go on primetime, Monday Night Football. Let's go out and see what the big boy can do in the big bright lights. But what does that tell you? What does that tell you about Tylan Wallace, man? When I saw that Tylan Wallace was inactive, I was like, you're meaning to tell me Demarcus Robinson's probably out, which I think he actually is suiting up tonight, but we'll see. He's banged up, right? Rashad Bateman's out for the year. Mark Andrews is out. And Tylan Wallace doesn't even dress up tonight. He's inactive. And Benjamin Victor and Deshaun Jackson are getting their shot over the fourth-round draft pick, Tylan Wallace. So, unless something happened before the game, maybe it was an off-the-field thing, or maybe he was sick or something. I don't know. But to me, it's just weird that he's inactive whenever I was thinking this is Tylan Wallace's night, his chance to go out there and see what he can do. I was really, really surprised to see that Tylan Wallace was inactive. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of wrong on Tylan Wallace. I was pretty high on him. Felt like all the talent was there. He's one of my favorite receivers coming out of the draft. But he hasn't worked out here. And, so appreciate everyone being here. Italian Spartan, you said you're good, brother. Brent Lauren, thanks for being here. Mark Van Zant, opportunity knocking tonight. Yeah, man, we got a shot. We got a chance to go into that bye week feeling real good. 6-3. That would be something. Going into the bye week, 6-3, a game up on the rest of the division, and then you get the chance to get healthy and don't play again for a while. That would be the ideal scenario. You don't want to go into this bye week with a bad taste in your mouth against the Saints. That'd be bad for sure. The other inactives we had tonight, David Ajabo. A lot of guys thought that he would be playing tonight, but it looks like they're erring on the side of caution, and they're going to wait a little bit longer on David Ajabo. The good news, however, is the big boy himself, Tyus Bowser, is suiting up for the game tonight. He is going to have his 2022 debut. So we're going to get to see Justin Houston and Tyus Bowser and JPPP, added a couple extra P's there, and Odafe Owe all rushing the passer at the same time. I'm pretty excited about Ajabo. And let's not forget about the bad man himself that we brought in there with Roquan Smith. So we're definitely getting an upgrade tonight at the linebacker position, both inside and outside. You get the boost from the inside in Roquan Smith. You get the boost from the outside with Tyus Bowser, who can cover, who can drop. I think, Mike McDonald's got to be licking his chop at what he can do with some of these players there on defense. Josh Bynes, that was another big surprise. He is inactive tonight, and he practiced throughout the week, so it wasn't just due to health there for Josh Bynes. So, a lot of people were wondering who's the odd man out if Roquan Smith's taking over, at the Mike linebacker position. They ain't taking Patrick Queen off. He can play that will linebacker position, fly around on blitzes, the first-round pick. So it was like, who's the odd man out? Is it Josh Bynes? Is it Malik Harrison? Christian Welch? All the other guys suited up tonight. Christian Welch suited up. Malik Harrison suited up. But Josh Bynes was inactive. So that was kind of a shocker to me. I definitely thought that Josh Bynes would be suiting up tonight. The other inactive, obviously, we got Gus the Bus. I think we're still going to be in good hands as far as the run game. I think feed the man Justice Hill. I just want to see one game where he gets 10 to 15 carries and see what he can do with those carries. If I'm dead wrong and he only gets 20 yards and averaging 2.0 yards a carry, I'll shut up and I won't ever ask about Justice Hill again. But I for real think that Justice Hill needs more of a workload. I think he's an explosive ball carrier, and he just needs carries to get rolling and get that confidence going. I think he's feeling a pop one here soon, man. He's feeling a pop one here. Don't be surprised if Justice Hill breaks off a 50-yard touchdown run. I would not be surprised at all. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Black Daniels, what's up? Gold Line 198 said, I want Mekhi Polk over Wallace. Yeah. Mekhi Polk, unfortunately, didn't make the roster, but it would have been interesting, at this point, in the season with Rashad Bateman out and Demarcus Robinson banged up, what Mekhi Polk could have looked like. But unfortunately, he didn't make it. I thought it was really surprising that Raleigh Webb, forget what team it was, but they signed Raleigh Webb off of our practice squad. We were calling him up a few times for special teams. And the first thing I thought whenever we had this news about Bateman and Robinson, I was like, dude, Raleigh Webb, now's your shot, baby. X type of body, receiver-wise, big, physical, and is really fast as well. Had the most receiving yards out of all the wide receivers in the preseason. But Raleigh Webb did not, other teams saw that and they snatched him up. Signed him off our practice squad, just like the Cardinals did last year with Trace McSorley. And we've had a couple guys off our practice squad snagged up. Obviously Darren Waller is a big one that the Raiders saw. And look how that worked out. New England, that's who it was. Appreciate you, Gold Line 198, for straightening that out for me. Black Daniel said, appreciate the content, man. Quality stuff. I appreciate it for sure. Thanks for being here. Shanti Mendy, please no Mike Davis. 6 carries for -4 yards. Yeah, I don't want to see Mike Davis carrying the rock at all. I don't care. I don't care if freaking Justice Hill and Kenyon Drake both get hurt. You better hand the ball off to Patrick Ricard, because I don't want to see Mike Davis carrying the rock. No, I don't. I'm not a hater of Mike Davis, but he just hasn't really hit the holes hard or broken any tackles or done anything to kind of merit more carries. Mark Van Zant said, who's this on offense tonight going to splash to propel the Ravens to victory? I think it could be the man we were just talking about, Justice Hill. I think he could have a big game, like a big breakout type of game, maybe his first 100-yard rushing game. I wouldn't mind, obviously a big name that comes to mind is Isaiah Likely. He's probably going to see a lot of targets tonight with Mark Andrews out. We know Lamar likes to feed his tight ends. However, I want you guys to think about this. The Saints have some really talented players on that defense that are adept at covering tight ends. They have the linebackers who can cover, Pete Warner, Demario Davis, and then Tyrann Mathieu has played a lot of almost nickel, played a lot of that slot tight end defender position. So Tyrann Mathieu could be trying to take out Likely. Marcus May, the safety, the free safety, could probably cover Isaiah Likely pretty well as well. But I don't care, dude. Let's feed Isaiah Likely the ball and see what happens. Even if we can get him the ball in space, he's really good at breaking tackles. He's really smooth, deceptively fast is the word I like to use. Really quick. Benjamin Victor, the Mantis, bro. I just want to see. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but if Benjamin Victor catches a 50-50 ball tonight, like anything over 20 yards, I'm going to be pumped. I'm going to be hyped, man, because Benjamin Victor had a couple of those balls in the preseason where I was like, dude, this guy could be a legit weapon for Lamar. But just didn't quite make it on the roster, squeezed onto the practice squad. He's hung around here a lot in Baltimore a lot, but I think that it just tells you everything you need to know. The fact that Tylan Wallace is inactive versus Benjamin Victor. Benjamin Victor was caught up from the practice squad over a guy like Tylan Wallace. So that tells me everything I need to know about how the coaching staff feels about Benjamin Victor and Tylan Wallace. Ajabo isn't activated right. They're waiting for week 11. Correct. They're going to give him that extra bye week, get him 100% fully right. And Tyus Bowser, however, will be activated tonight. He'll be out there playing. And, Ajabo not suiting up tonight, which I'm cool with, man. I don't want anyone rushing out there. If they don't feel like they're ready to go, they shouldn't be out there. If you're going out there to strap up on Monday Night Football in prime time against full-grown men who are trying to feed their families, you better be 100% mentally, physically, spiritually right, man, because we don't want anyone going out there half-button any reps or not feeling confident. You know what I'm saying? Speaks volume about Wallace. Black Daniel said, is Benjamin Victor for real? Yeah, Benjamin Victor strapping up tonight. We'll see if it's anything more than special teams. I'm hoping he gets some involved in the offense for sure. And, a guy who we haven't even talked about yet, Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson and Benjamin Victor, both strapping up tonight, activated off of the practice squad. Daquan Brooks said, is Roquan Smith playing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he's playing. And I think he's playing a heavy dose because ain't much behind him because Josh Bynes is inactive tonight. He's not playing. So they trust Roquan to go out there and ball out. I'm excited to see Ajabo. That's cool. He isn't playing tonight. I want him to be 100% for sure. Mean Prods said, Saints win. I don't think so. Man. He said, who daddy? Appreciate you being here in the chat, though. I got respect for the Saints for real. I think they're a high-class organization. I think they have a lot of talent on their roster. But not having that tonight, man. Ravens coming out that big dub. Ashanti Mende said our defense needs to force turnovers. Also, Greg Roman, I hope, put in a nice game plan with us being shorthanded. Bro, everyone's telling me, all the previews I've been watching have been saying, run the rock, man. We don't have Andrews. We don't have Bateman. I say air the freaking ball out tonight and let's see what happens. You know why? Because the Saints are going in and they're loading that box. You don't think they know that they want to stop the Ravens' run game, Lamar Jackson, and these backs? You think they don't know that, right? I say let's get a little bit aggressive and air that rock out. Throw some bombs to Devin Duvernay. Let's throw some deep posts to James Prochet. I really like the way James Prochet's run routes so far this year. All the opportunities he's gotten, he's produced. Deshaun Jackson, he can take the top off of defense. Let's try to air one out to him. Benjamin Victor can come up with some 50-50 balls. Isaiah Likely. So, I'm not sitting here panicking that we don't have any weapons. I'm excited for these young guys to go out there and try to make some plays. I say let's go out there and try to air the ball out a little bit, man. Let's see what happens. I think the Saints are going to be fully sold out to try to stop this run game, and I think they can be had in the secondary with especially Marshawn Lattimore out. I think they can be had in the secondary for sure. Is it true that Dalton always chokes in the spotlight? Yeah, Dalton has not been traditionally good on primetime or the playoffs. Beams Pro said, I thought Andrews is in. Nope, Andrews is not active tonight. So it'll be the Isaiah Likely show. Top Billin, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. He said, we don't have any real threat at receivers. This is a really bad roster on the offensive side. Let's be real. Daquan Brooks said, let's go. Our offense is going to be fine. It's our defense that has something to prove. Honey Badger, Tanja, appreciate you being here. Tanja, I haven't seen you in a while. She said, what's up, Flock? Yeah, man, I'm pumped for this game. I got Lamar Jackson and the Ravens defense left in my fantasy lineup, and I'm down by 26. So let me know. Do you guys think I'm going to be all right? You think I can pull out this dub? I need Lamar to give me about 20 points, and the Ravens defense give me about 6-7 points, and I should be all right. I need to win this fantasy game, man. Flock Wall Street, Black Daniel said. Bro, I'm excited for this game. Monday Night Football. I've been waiting all day for this. Roquan Smith next to Patrick Queen. So all eyes on, we're talking about this offense with some of the weapons out and stuff. But let's see what this defense can do. This is the opportunity for this defense to go out and show that they're a championship caliber defense. It might take a few weeks to get some of these guys, that chemistry with each other as far as Roquan, Bowser. But, now's the week it starts right now. Let's see Roquan go out there with Patrick Queen, see what those two dudes in the inside can do. I'm trying not to be a homer, man. I'm trying to take the purple shades off, set the purple Kool-Aid down for a second. But for real, look at the inside linebacker duos around the league. Who do you like more than Patrick Queen, the first-round pick, explosive, excellent blitzer, getting tackles for loss? Yeah, he's had his mistakes. But who's a better duo than Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith, the all-pro linebacker, perennial back-to-back Pro Bowler, who leads the NFL in tackles? Who's a better linebacker duo than those two guys? There's a couple maybe guys in the conversation. Devin White with forget the other guy there over in Tampa Bay. Levante David's his name. The Saints have a good linebacker duo there, but man, I think this duo is about to be special. I think both of these guys are going to be a threat to blitz. Alternate them, man. Roquan, you blitz on this one. Queen, you blitz on the next one. Just keep him guessing of who's coming from the Will or the Sam linebacker position. Ashanti said, I think we should take some deep shots to Deshaun. Also got number 99 show why Ravens took him last year in first round. Dude, so Odafe Owe's been a little bit disappointing this season for sure. Odafe Owe, I don't know if you guys have seen the clips on Twitter. He's getting held so bad. And, that's not an excuse a lot of fans want to hear. But I've seen Odafe Owe, clearly beat his tackle multiple times. And the tackle just grabs a big fistful of jersey or hooks his shoulder pad or something. And Odafe's right there for the sack. I think Odafe's being disruptive. Still think he's a good football player. Let's not forget how young he is in his career. So I don't think, I'm not ready to say Odafe is a bust or anything. I think he'll start to turn it up. And I think a lot of these pressures will start to turn into sacks. He has been getting held really bad. Mike McDonald talked about it last week in his press conference. And he was like, I don't want to tell a player to try to sell a holding call because you just want him to go full speed. But he has been getting held pretty bad, and it's ridiculous. Unilight said, what's up? What do you think? Do you think Lamar will stay in Baltimore? What's your opinion? Greets from Germany. I really hope so, man. Lamar's done so much for this franchise, and I think he wants to be here, and I think the Ravens want him here. It's just as far as can they really come to terms and come to some common ground. If Lamar comes out here and makes a deep playoff run or a Super Bowl, I think they're going to have a hard time letting this man walk. I really hope Lamar stays here. Big Lamar Jackson fan here. What's the status of Isabella? Is he active for tonight? No, man. Surprisingly, I don't know what the heck is going on with Andy Isabella, but he's not active tonight. Really thought the second-round pick a few years ago would have a role in this offense pretty immediately, but he's not. He's not activated. Again, one more time for everyone who's new into the chat. The inactives for tonight are Tylan Wallace, David Ajabo, Ben Cleveland, Gus Edwards, Mark Andrews, and Josh Bynes. They are not suiting up tonight. And then a reminder that both wide receivers, Benjamin Victor and Deshaun Jackson, will be suiting up, called up from the practice squad. Abdi, my man. Abdi is an OG fan on here. I appreciate you being here in the chat. He said, "What's up, bro? Appreciate you being here, man. I'm pumped for some Monday Night Football for sure." So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here soon, but I just wanted to hop on, talk some inactives, hype the game up a little bit because I'm pretty pumped. Hopefully we've got off to a lot of slow starts this year, where the defense usually gives up a touchdown drive early on in the first quarter. They settle in and start to play some good, sound defense. And the Ravens offense has started slow at times. So hopefully we can get out popping, man. Get out fiery and hungry and start going on there. Yeah. So Justice Hill, I'm hoping the man gets some more carries tonight. I'm hoping we get the ball spread around to these receivers. Really want to see James Prochet get some targets. Feed the man Devin Duvernay. Throw some balls deep to Deshaun Jackson. Sprinkle in some Benjamin Victor. Throw it to Isaiah Likely. And I'm just not agreeing with everyone who's saying run the rock tonight. They have really two good middle inside linebackers there with Demario Davis and Pete Werner. So I'm saying let's see if we can exploit these guys in some coverage. And let's take some deep shots while they're off guard, expecting a run-heavy attack from the Ravens loading that box, man. Let's spread it around to the receivers and have some fun tonight, man. I'll probably be on right after the game for a live stream. And then, as always, I'll definitely be coming at you guys with our top 5 takeaways, the game recap, all that stuff. So, hope you guys are pumped for the game, man. I'm excited. Thank you guys for coming out to the live stream, man. And we'll see you soon.